How strong is it? Well, we just found out. I'm doing a intro after the fact, but this is a Stay-Brite 8 silver solder joint on the liquid line of my old evap. I'm doing some testing on that, but hey, stay tuned, check out what we did, see the demonstration of just how strong this connection can be. Let's get into it. Take the heat away. There's an arm on it. Alright. Does not take very long for things to get hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let that sit on there for a minute. Woo. And we'll get in here in just a second and look in the close up of all this. But you would want to get in on this, and again, any of that flux that's boiled off, or may have, depending upon how you're soldering, it may have run down the pipe a little bit, right? So you want to get down where that's gone, because you don't want that to etch into your pipe, cause problems later. And we'll get a close in on this here in just a second to show you the solder joint itself. If you noticed, I basically flow just from the top. And I guess my 2 cents would be, I did do an upside down solder a little earlier, and it did flow and it was strong, but mentally it was kind of hard to get around the idea of the solder flowing up. It just seems counterintuitive, like maybe it's not gonna have as good a bond, but it pulls up there. And as you can maybe see, you can't see, let me move my camera. I'll get it around here. You could see that little kink right there. So I actually had a copper section out here. Let me just grab it. Here's mine. So my first one is out more towards my finger. The second one is just the coupler, not the elbow. You see where I put way too much. It kind of flowed and overflowed on the bottom. But you can see that top looks really, really good. But anyways, I had that on here and grabbed it with a pair of channel locks and rotated, and actually this copper pipe started bending. I mean, the joint was not moving at all. Pretty impressive. All right, so anyways, we're gonna give this another 3 or 4 minutes. You don't want to go, obviously you would do this anyways, but if you had to move your copper tubing for some reason, you would not want to go and do it right away. Okay, give it time for that bond, because it's still hot down inside there, but just give it time to settle in there. Don't go in there right away to monkey with that connection. We're going to give it 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to come out here, I'm going to grab this, and we're just going to take a close look at all the way around the solder connection at the joint, and then we're going to bend some pipe. All right, let's take a look-see at our solder joint. I might not be able to get all of it. Come on, phone, focus. I can't get all the way into there, but I think it all flowed pretty good. You're not looking for, you don't need like some big gobby flowed out. You know, people talk about, oh, you need to have some kind of a bead around there. What you want is that flow into the coupler all the way around, and it makes that bond between the copper, both sides of the copper. So let me get the camera set up. Let's bend some copper. Let's just see if we can see if this is a good enough joint, strong enough. Look at, let's try to zoom in on it there. There we go. Will the couple break, crack? Sorry. These channel locks sometimes leave a lot to be desired. I think at some point here we'll get the gist of the fact that this is a pretty strong connection, you know. Ah, these are pieces of crap. I'm not at the shop, I'm at the house. I don't have my regular stuff. Look at that. You see the copper pipe? The actual copper tubing itself is spinning. Nothing happening at the actual solder joint. I'm trying to actually see if I can get this to a point where it actually will fail. But I mean, at some point, like, well, at least to get a good view of the backside of the solder joint here. It all flowed good, and it mostly flowed just from the top. So I think we can conclude that a solder joint is a strong joint. I'm not going to get into a discussion, is it stronger than, you know, regular brazing or not, but this is strong. So yeah, I'm ready to go upstairs and do some Stay-Brite soldering on my HVAC. I hope you found this informative, if not entertaining. If you like the content, you like the video that we had here, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We'd like to have you along on our journey as we work on things around the house and in the driveway and everywhere in between. Thanks for watching the video. Dutch out.